Part 2 of growing your Forex account by 10% intraday using price action only. This is a breakdown of what I saw for my second trade before I go ahead and show you guys what actually happened in that trade. You guys saw that I was selling EURUSD. I was trying to target this low over here, but price came down to this low and it reversed. That was part 1. But what I saw when I woken up today, so this was today, Thursday morning, was I had seen that price was respecting down close candles. I'm gonna go ahead and put my annotations on. Okay, so I'm on 1 hour time frame now. You can see what's going on right here. I'm gonna go down the time frame again. I'm gonna go down to the 50-minute time frame. And as you guys saw, this was the move from yesterday. So that's what it is. So what I had identified was that there was a down close candle here. Okay, price then violated the high of this up close candle. When price produces a down close candle and then violates an up close candle, that's a sign for me to get bullish and attack the rest of these up close candles. Price then traded back down into the down close candle again. So in other words, what they were doing was they were mitigating at this position right here. They were mitigating the down close candle. And for you guys that don't know, I do have a whole series on institutional candles. You guys can go and watch this after you watch this series. Go ahead and watch the institutional candle series because that will benefit you guys so much. It traded down into it, mitigated. And when I say mitigated, this is when the big banks are mitigating their drawdown positions. They're coming out of their negative positions. And then what do? They then violated the high again. They didn't just violate this high. They also went and violated another up close candle. This one over here. There is this up close candle as well. I forgot to mark it up, but there is this up close candle here. We had 1, 2, 3 last up close candles. They came close to violating this one, but they didn't. So this was a new day. Up close candles are being violated. That means I'm going to be bullish and target up close candles. When price trades back into this down close candle, this is where I'm looking to go long. This is where I'm looking to get bullish. And so the very first thing I see when I wake up in the morning, I see that price. So these lines weren't here, but I'm going to leave them here for now. I see that price is dancing around here. We have our down close candle over here. And so you guys know what's going to be happening. This is like a very strong support and resistance zone for retail. So when the retail saw that there was a break of this zone and a retest of the zone, and price started pushing up higher, they probably got like a stronger candle. You see these 1, 2, 3, 4 50-minute candles. That's an engulfing candle on the hour time frame according to them. This is where they would have jumped in for a buy, or some of them would have jumped in for a buy from the retest, and they would have taken price higher. It broke above this resistance zone. Now it's turned support. That's according to them. That's not my thinking. But in my eyes, I'm going to get in thereabouts where price is mitigating. I'm following the mitigation. They are mitigating down close candles, so I'm going to be staying bullish. So when the retail concentrators were getting in at this level because of this engulfing candle right here, they would have had a really large stop loss. They could have even put a stop loss beneath this low. If they jumped in from engulfing all the way down to this low, that's 50 pips. No retail's doing 50 pips. That's just hella crazy. Retail doing 50 pip stop losses, I don't know whether that's the thing anymore. I was looking to get in where price was going to mitigate, because if they violate the low of this down close candle, it means that we're going back lower. So I'm gonna hit play real quick. There we go. So you can see they trade down into the down close candle. I enter after they've tapped into this down close candle with a stop loss at this low. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and play that video for you guys right now. The video is just basically going to show you guys where exactly I entered. I didn't start recording from the very beginning. I nearly forgot to record. But on the recording, you guys are going to see where I get in and where I'm looking to take my partials. The reason I was targeting this high, it was simply because of this. I know that this is an up close candle, so it looks like they're mitigating this up close candle a number of times. I do understand as well that there's some imbalance over here that still needs filling. Price could trade up into that imbalance as well, fill it out some more and then drop. And so this is why I'm looking to target the very low of the up close candle. It just so happened to be so this high over here is at the very low of the up close candle as well. And once again, keeping it very simple, if this is our high and they retrace back down, they burn through that high, taking out that liquidity, they retrace back down one more time. Of course, you're going to target the exact same high that they just dropped from, because there's going to be liquidity up here that they've generated that they want to run later. And so this is why I'm looking to target here. And what I was planning on doing was that when price got up here, this is where I was going to close off 80%. And then when price gets up here, this is where I was going to close off a further 10% of the trade and then let the rest ride to see whether I could catch another 10, 20 pips. Alright, liquidity gang, so literally going to the gym right now. But just to get these videos out to you right now, I literally got my laptop right here in my bag. The moment I get the alarm that price is run that high, I'm actually gonna whip up my laptop and actually close the trade. So I'm literally gonna interrupt my workout to scale of 8% on the account on the laptop. This is one of the reasons I don't do this all the time, because it does literally interrupt my day. And I can literally just do it on my phone and be done in seconds. I would either have to stay at home all day and wait for the trade to play out, or literally have to interrupt my day. But guys, like I said, I'm doing this for you guys. This is part of the video, and so this is why I'm doing it right now. Anyway guys, off to the gym. Peace. So literally just doing my workout. You can see my laptop, the alert has just gone off. I'm about to scale off right now. So I'm gonna hit close. I don't even know how much I'm closing right now. Give me 1 second. Guys, the charts went crazy just now. So when I took partial profits of 80%, I realized price was at the position where I should have taken more of the target. So I started trying to take off 10% of the remainder, and it came back to hit my stop loss before I can even move it to break even. So guys, that was quite annoying. We're still up for the day. I'll update you guys in a bit. Alright family, so I'm officially back from gym right now. You guys saw there was a whole bunch of this craziness just happened right now during my workout. So guys, we're going to go ahead and break this down. This was absolutely insane. So I jumped in from here. You can see here that there's my buy order, 176,000 units. I was only risking 1%, as you guys know. And I was taking it to the very high. But like I said, everything was moving so quick. I don't even know whether news came out or anything. But literally I was going to scale off 80% here. So this is why I have the alarm. I'm going to go ahead and delete this now. Remove that alarm, because I don't need that no more, because you saw it kick off when I was in gym. This is where I was going to scale off 80%, and then this was where I was going to scale off a further 10%. By the time I got the alarm here, price was already shooting up here. And I had to get out my camera because I wanted to record it so you guys could see it. And I had to bring out my laptop, record and everything else. Price was literally dancing around here, so I was meant to take off the extra 10%. It was happening so fast that I didn't even realize price was up here. So when I got up here, this is where I scaled off, I believe, 80%. So I scaled off 80% at 1.0745. The high of this candlestick comes in at 1.0748. So I was literally like 3 pips off. Is what it is, that's all good. That's where I scaled off 80% of the trade. Then I actually put my stuff down. Then I realized that price was at this area here where I was meant to scale off another 10%. I was getting it ready. I was going to the screen, trying to scale off another 10%. I was going to scale off another 3,500 units because there was only 35,000 units. But I realized my stops wasn't moved to at least break even at this point. Obviously, I'm at the gym. I'm doing all of this whilst in between a set. So I'm just thinking about different things at the moment. And you guys saw also, for some reason, my stop loss wasn't showing. So I had to go into my settings, try and bring that back. And by the time I went into my settings to try and bring that back, price had already somehow had dropped this much, dropped deeper into the down close candle and stopped out the remainder of the position. That is a bit of a bummer. It is very annoying. It doesn't normally happen like that. So that's why I believe I had time to move my stops to break even. And what I'm going to do now is I'm not going to get emotional about it. This could have been the trade that took the account beyond 10%. But it is what it is. I'm not going to stress about it. I'm Gucci. I'm cool. I'm not going to revenge trade. Although I feel hard done by that. I'm not going to just jump into the markets and go absolutely crazy on this pair right now, because I could blow up the whole thing. If I see a good setup right now, I'm going to go ahead and enter. If not, then I'm going to wait till tomorrow to see whether I can get an entry. If I don't get an entry for tomorrow, no trade. I interrupted the video just to say this one thing. It's vitally important to deal with the feelings and emotions first before you jump back in with another trade. If you don't, that'll be revenge trading. You're going to absolutely play yourself. You can see right now the account is up 8.5%, so roughly about 855 USD right now. So that is part 2 of growing your Forex account by 10% intraday using price action only.